You're such an asshole.
Asshole Consulting continuing on. Before I go out to Dinosaur National Monument, what the hell happened to the screen here? Going to Dinosaur National Monument this upcoming week. Young man writes, please keep me anonymous. Thanks. Thank you for putting that at the beginning of the email. Hey asshole, I was wondering if I should quit my job and go to college full-time for IT, or if I should just continue working my job and take like 1 or 2 college classes on the side. I'm 19 years old and I recently got hired as an assistant manager at a place. I applied to this place as an entry-level position, but the regional manager seemed to really like me and asked me if I wanted to be an assistant manager. I was really surprised that he offered me this position since I have no previous management or this particular industry's experience. I do want to keep you honest because the details would identify you. But this individual works at it's a perfectly fine industry, but it's just not glorious, and all the entry-level shit is like entry-level shit. This would be on par with being like, say, a barista. I might be the assistant manager of the coffee store. Well, whippity fucking don't shave your armpits with your master's degree in women's studies, dang. You guess you could be the assistant manager. I was really surprised he offered me the position, but naturally I eagerly accepted his offer. When I went in for the interview, the regional manager and general manager both told me that if I worked hard, I will be promoted to the general manager at one of the locations in this particular region within 6 to 12 months. So this is, again, not Goldman Sachs. One of the downsides to my job is that managers are required to work around 60 hours every week, but other than that, the job is pretty chill. My boss lets me avail myself of the product this company makes, which is free. He's not stealing. This is one of the perks. But that perk is not that great, dude. It's not. It's also probably bad for your health. I don't even really buy groceries anymore or pack a lunch. Great. I'm currently on manager training pay, making $10.25 an hour. Hey, I know a girl that makes twice that babysitting with no experience. But once I'm done with training, I'll be making somewhere between $12 and $14 an hour plus bonuses, about $43,000 a year. If I get promoted to general manager, I can expect to make roughly $55,000 to $70,000 a year. Okay, now you're talking. Is a career in management really worth putting my college plans on hold, or should I just forget about all this management bullshit and focus on getting an IT degree, certifications, and an IT job? I hear that having any type of management experience on your resume gets the HR manager's pussy wet. No, in this particular case, it's not going to hurt. Let's put it this way, it's not going to hurt. But because of the industry you're in, and you say, well, I'm the manager, well, good for you. That's not going to get an HR manager's pussy wet. Again, it's not going to hurt, but there is nothing that's not going to impress anybody. It's not because of the title, it's because of the industry you're working in. So it's not that big of an asset as you think. Is it true that having management experience on your resume can really help you get a lot of management jobs in the future? No, it does not. It doesn't hurt. But what helps you get management jobs is working at that company, kissing a lot of ass, sucking a lot of dick, and then in that company you get promoted to management. But this type of industry, again, it's the industry that is going to be, like, that's not really management. They're not going to put you in, Caterpillar Incorporated is not going to hire you and put you in charge of an engineering team because you were a manager at this company. Do you think that if I stick it out with this company for a couple years as a general manager that I can go on and become a general manager, or like at another similar company, such as this company, that company, Best Buy, Target, or hotel, etc.? Yes, I actually think you can, and that's going to be the main upselling point, but I'll explain that later. So there is, none of this is bad. I know I'm slamming and I'm shitting on this particular industry, but none of this is bad. I'm just saying I wouldn't change my life for this. Also, after being on the job for 2 weeks, I heard some of my employees gossiping about me. I heard them say that the only reason I got hired as a manager was because I have the same religion and ethnicity as the regional manager. Okay, here's the problem. This is the difference between being a manager at Ford Motor Company and being a manager in the industry you're in. The people you guys employ are just one step above welfare bum. A lot of them are welfare bums, and they're just working this so they can keep collecting their welfare. They're fucking, it's part of their work release program. You get to deal with this petty, gossipy shit. And normally, this is how bad your industry is. Normally, petty, gossipy shit is the reserve of women. But in your industry, it's such a pathetic industry. Every sex and gender is gossipy because they got jack fuck all shit going on in their lives. All right? And so you get to deal with this, oh, you go to religion and ethnicity, really? Because, boy, look at what your religion and ethnicity got you. You might make $12 to $14 an hour. Let me just go get the fucking piñata now. He's not Hispanic. Don't assume. But can you see how petty that is? I know $12 to $14 an hour might be okay for you, and it's not a bad wage. You can live off of that. It's perfectly fine. But babysitters make $20. You could go work manual labor. There's a steel mill near Gary, Indiana, that will hire you for physical labor, and you can make about 80 to 90 grand. This is low. In other words, you're going to school for IT, and your sights are set down. You are looking down. Your sights are way too low if you're looking at this industry. But again, there's some upside potential. I'm beginning to fear what they said is true. The regional manager and all the other general managers in the region are the exact same ethnicity and religion as me. I'm almost certain that the reason I was given the manager position was because of favoritism. All right, well, that sucks, but then that also, again, speaks to this industry. Now think about this going forward. Okay, this luck of the draw benefited you this time. What if you want to get to corporate level and it turns out that you're not the right ethnicity or religion, that it's a different layer or caste, a different type of people, a different religion at the next level up? Do you want to work for a company that in this industry is a low-rate piece of shit industry? Do you want to work in an industry, or let alone certainly a company, where it is nepotism, favoritism, corruption, and outright discrimination against other racial discrimination, ethnic discrimination, which benefited you now, but down the road is that, do you want to get on this particular ship if it's got all these holes in its hull? Because it's not hard work. See, everybody, that's the great thing about America, or at least in the olden days, is it was hard work that got you ahead, not your plumbing or the color of your skin or your religion. But it sounds like this company has that infection, that problem. So this is not a meritocratic company. So this isn't, again, this is not the shit. This is not the USS Captain Clary, which would be the most elite aircraft carrier ever made. This is USS Ding Ding Shitmobile. Should I even be concerned about this, or is it irrelevant? Is it bad if my employees are jealous of me? What should I do to avoid trouble? Hope this wasn't too long. No, it's perfectly fine. I was planning on going to college for information technology, specializing in networking. I'll pay a little bit more. Basically lying to my parents right now. I'm telling them I'm taking a gap year to save up for college, but in reality that is bullshit. I'm just piling up money to either buy a really small house cash or some shit. I really don't know what I'm going to do with all the money I'm piling up right now, but whatever, I'll figure it out later. Dude, I like how it's like I'm working hard and saving money, and that's shame. Like, we can't let our parents know that. The only reason I'm still in college now is because my parents are really pushing me to do it. Parents, once again, see the previous video and fuck off forcing your kids to go to college when they're not sure about it. They're really nice and let me stay rent-free. Oh, okay, and I don't even have to pay for things like grocery soap. Good, you know what? They're going to force you to go to school and you're not sure about it, then they get to pay for your fucking shit. They even give me money and presents on my birthdays and holidays. Really? Like, they ought to be doing anyway? Just amazed at what shitty parents are out there. So if taking 1 or 2 college classes makes them happy, then fuck it, I might as well do what they want temporarily until I have enough money to do my thing. Okay, alright, I'll set this down. Here's the thing with working for one particular company and getting on their managerial promotion track, which is what they're kind of grooming you for, is it can lead, like when you said general manager makes 55 to 70, well, that's some serious dough. That's not the worst thing. The question is, would you be better off pursuing a career in IT or going down this route? Now, this is hard to tell, and I think I like your approach of keep working. Look, you're getting promoted. Let's see where this ship takes you. Keep getting promoted. And a way to tell if they're legitimate and a little bit more honest is they said 6 to 12 months they'd promote you. That 12 months comes up and they're not promoting you, or they give you the dick around like, oh, well, we gotta wait, you're done, fucking done. Because $14 an hour, 43 grand a year, working like 60 hours a week, no, fuck that bullshit. So I would take your class or two online, make your parents happy, and be serious about your studies. All right? Don't do this just to make your parents happy and mail in a C. Ace that fucking shit. Learn about computer networking, which is becoming commoditized, becoming easier. So I would learn more about cybersecurity. Throw in some programming in there. Figure out what the high-end skills that are in demand and get those certifications. Ask your professors, ask your teachers, ask whatever. So you're going to run that game part-time at night. You're going to do this for the next 6 to 12 months, making money, saving it. Horrors of horrors, shame. Oh, it's so shameful. Our son works hard and makes money and saves it. Unlike your kids who pissed away and had you co-sign their student loans, and now you have to work till you're 80 and they have degrees in English and sociology and they hate you, and she's a lesbian with a nose piercing and shaved head. Oh, I wish our kids were like you instead. Our child, oh no, works hard and saves money. Oh. But keep it, in other words, see if this leads somewhere, because hopefully, a la McDonald's, a la, not really Target or Best Buy, those are more retailers. One of these companies where you start off in the mailroom and you end up in the boardroom. And if you might have you might have that managerial talent, you might get promoted for some reason. I don't think they just promote you because you're the same ethnicity and religion. That may have helped you, but they got to run a profitable division anyway. See where this goes, because what would be really neat is you just get really along with this company and you end up getting to a regional director position or whatever, and you're like their indispensable sales guy, or you're the indispensable manager for this region, and then all of a sudden you're looking at corporate and executive management by the time you're 35 or 40. So it may be some, look, do you like working the job? If you like it, cool. If these guys are annoying you and talking behind your back, and which is going to be part of this shitty industry you're in, it's not until you get a little bit higher you're going to not have to worry about that crap. But yeah, 6 to 12 months, make money, take a class here or there. You got a solid plan B. Parents are paying for things. You got rent. You're going to make more money. Suss this one out. See where it goes. All of a sudden, maybe you are a general manager. You're making 55, 65, maybe even 70 grand a year. Well, shit, that's what you'd be making fresh out of school. Maybe not even that much with a degree in computer networking in 2 years. So certainly more than an associate's. And then all of a sudden now, you're looking like, well, maybe I become regional director or something. And now you're talking 6 figures and stock options. So it's a long shot. I don't think it's there. I think the industry, their supervisors, low management, mid-level management is a bunch of incompetent fucks. I don't have a lot of faith in that industry, but that's the nature of the industry. Not until you get to senior or executive management would you start maybe actually being challenged. But you might be the guy that goes from shit-ranked dude, mail boy, up to corporate, chief executive officer. So do that, make your money, save your money. Do go to school. Do take your studies seriously. Have your parents pay for shit. And then reevaluate this in 12 months. And if they say, oh, and dude, they either promote you in those 12 months or they don't. And if you go and say, hey, I thought I was going to get promoted in 12 months. And if they want any word that the first syllable out of their mouths, if it's not a word like, yes, you're right, we're sorry, but it's, and then they say, well, there's been, we gotta be, fuck them, they're lying to you. You stick your dick up their nostril, pull your dick out their other nostril, and you floss it like a fucking tooth, and then you take your dick, you hit them upside the head, you say, fuck you. Actually, don't do that, you need a reference. Say, oh, thank you, but I appreciate the opportunity you've given me here at the sucky company and the sucky industry, but I have to go and pursue my studies. And then you got yourself a 3 to 5 year good resume reference, that you worked. It may not be your industry, but you do have a good reference that shows loyalty and all this other shit that other employers like to see. Even though you may want to stick your dick up, pull it out the other nostril, and wax it like a fucking tooth. All right, that's it. You guys got questions? Contact the old captain at asolconsulting.com. Check out my books. You can find them on Amazon.com. Listen to the Clary podcast. And then all Clary originals, once I'm done riding across the country, get my VidMe. Check out the VidMe page. Because I don't make any money on YouTube anymore. So you have to buy shit on my Amazon affiliate program if you want to help out. Because I'm not going to curse on these videos. But VidMe, I will be doing original ones. So check me out over there. Search Asshole Consulting. It's not on Aaron Claire. It's under Asshole Consulting. And you'll see the original stuff. I will be uploading the originals here, but it'll be nothing but originals over at VidMe. Or some really cool fucking ones. I'm gonna keep it like the Elite channel. All right, we'll see you guys later. Toodles.